One thing, Neil, I want to get you on is the Democratic Party. I can't think of a modern historical analog. You have to go back to the Reagan era to find the closest thing, where when Democrats lost, 49 states to a party this adrift for since Reagan. Either party, I don't think it's been in quite this position. Here is your cousin. I believe it's your cousin because the accents are so similar. This is Ben Ferguson with me on Next Up, talking about the Democratic Party, number 23, please.
You look at the Democratic Party right now, I think it's not just a civil war. I don't think the Democratic Party knows who they are. And so if you talk to someone that's probably 35 or younger, they believe that the Democratic Party is communist or socialist. They believe in AOCs. They believe in this candidate out of New York City. That's where they see the party. The traditional guard, if you're 35 or older in the Democratic Party, you're going, hold on, we can't win nationwide with this. This isn't working for us. And so you created this AOC world. You embraced it. And now what do you do? How do you get rid of it? How do you bring everybody back in line? I'm not sure you can get that back in the bottle. And that's the reason why I think you see, even when there are, quote, stumbles and opportunities for Democrats to move forward that they see and they try to play into them, it doesn't seem to matter because someone gets them off message so quick that they can't capitalize on it. And that's why I think they are in serious trouble right now.
Yeah, I'm wondering what you think of that analysis. And obviously, we've seen in other industrialized democracies that don't have our system, they've got a parliamentary system. We've seen the Labour Party in Britain, for instance, go through long stretches with very similar issues. How do you appraise the current state of the Democratic Party in historical context?
Yeah, I took a look at some polling today. It's amazing how badly the party itself polls. Its favorability is much worse than the Republican parties, which, considering how many radical things President Trump has done, and considering all the things that you could find fault with since he came back into office, is quite remarkable. And I think it's the old story that a party divided rarely fares well. And the party is obviously deeply divided. It's also in denial about why it lost. And I think it's remarkable how long it is taking the Democratic Party to face the reasons for defeat. And as long as they're in that first stage of grief, denial, then they're not going to learn what they need to learn if they're going to have a viable candidate come 2028. They could even bungle the midterms. I mean, normally, whoever's in the White House's party does badly in the midterms. I'm not completely certain that that will be true next year, especially if the economy holds up. There's no recession. The predictions of recession have largely faded away. And President Trump continues to control the narrative in a way that really is peerless. I mean, the man's ability to lead the news, you see this, Mark, almost every week, is second to none. So I think the Democrats are in a kind of wilderness. I'll add one more point: generational division. Generational division is the single most striking feature of modern democracy, both sides of the Atlantic. It's also division within male and female voters amongst the young. This is very problematic for the Democratic Party. Makes it very difficult for them to have a unified vision.
Want more great clips like that? I've got an idea. Hit the subscribe button, be part of the two-way community, never miss a clip, and you can always watch our full episodes, join them live, go to twoway.tv.